A war of words has erupted in the halls of Parliament as Barnaby Joyce and Joel Fitzgibbon, two blokes who really like to say it as it is, clash over emissions targets for another day. Labor has been forced to defend its 2050 climate target as the Morrison government turns up the heat.
The climate clash in the corridors of Parliament.
How are you going to get there?
2030.
How are you going to get there?
We'll just keep you waiting on that.
Mate, they're going to keep you waiting.
Nationals MP Barnaby Joyce holding a press conference to criticise Labor's net zero emissions target, only to be interrupted by Labor frontbencher Joel Fitzgibbon.
What an absolute load of pig manure. He's going to reach out to you.
Why?
He's going to reach out to the coal mines. Don't worry, fellas, we're reaching out to you.
Despite announcing it on Friday, Labor is still busy selling its goal for all of Australia's emissions in 30 years to be offset by carbon dioxide absorption.
It's really important that we engage in truth-telling to the Australian people and make it clear what the destination is.
But the Energy Minister says honesty is needed on the cost.
Targets without plans, without funding, without costing. I mean, only Labor can do this.
How will the government explain how it will fund the cost to the economy of not acting?
The Prime Minister also on the attack, as Labor remains coy on a more immediate 2030 target.
They want to talk about things 30 years from now. They can't even agree on what they want to do 10 years from now.
But the PM faces a fight within his own ranks, with a chasm growing between Conservatives and moderates who are supportive of a 2050 target. The more outspoken moderates were wheeled out during question time to softball questions to coalition colleagues.
Why is it important to have a clear and balanced plan
to reduce emissions to meet our international commitments,
both now and into the future?
As the Nationals leader dares Labor to reveal the impact on agriculture,
I challenge those opposite to go and look a farmer in the eye, look a steer or a wether in the eye and say, how are you going to stop your methane?
The climate clash on the same day that new data shows emissions reductions flatlined in the September quarter and were only down by 0.3% in the year to September. Under the Paris Agreement, the government has promised to reduce emissions by 26 to 28% by 2030. The latest update shows it's currently down 13.1%.
Which means we're half the way there, Mr Speaker.
Trudy McIntosh, Sky News, Canberra.